And then we'll tear into the cake and we'll start to let these folks get things cleaned up here. But I will start by saying thanks. I really do sincerely appreciate everyone coming out today. It's very much appreciated. I know, speaking for Lisa, she appreciates it very much. But just a quick snapshot into the life of Lisa. Lisa was born on Friday, January 15th, 1971, 4 years ago, in Cambria County, in Johnstown, in Cambria County. And it was actually a relatively mild day, believe it or not. Lisa, I know you probably don't remember this, but she got up into the mid-50s on that day. And which to me was interesting because the days before and the days after were 30s, which doesn't even get into the 30s down over in Johnstown. But so to get into the mid-50s, I thought was kind of an interesting twist to that day. But you know, who knew what that day held? And I wanted to also mention a few other notable births on not in 1971, but Lisa shares January 15th. In addition to her sister Leisha, who also shares January 15th as a birthday. A number of other notable folks. In 1841, Lord Frederick Stanley, from our Stanley Cup in the NHL, was born on that day. Aristotle Onassis, born on January 15th. Greek shipping tycoon. Lloyd Bridges, famous actor, born on the 15th. Ronnie Van Zant, rock and roller, born January 15th. Charo, born January 15th. Randy White, NFL tackle with the Dallas Cowboys, born January 15th. Lisa from Lisa and the Cult Jam, also born on January 15th. And certainly most notably, the Dr. Martin Luther King, born on January 15th. So certainly you share your birthday with many notable folks throughout history. But Lisa certainly had an exciting life. Exciting youth growing up, an exciting life that led her to Lancaster from the Johnstown area, and then ultimately to a townhouse in York back in the early 90s. Lisa happened to join a gym, Gold's Gym, over on North George Street, about the same time I joined Gold's Gym over on North George Street. That's actually where we met. Most folks probably know that, maybe not everyone knows that. Did not know Lisa before that, just happened to figuratively bump into her, training. Ended up hitting it off, which was, you may not realize this, Lisa and I we don't have an awful lot in common, but as Paul Abdul once said, opposites tend to attract, and certainly in our case, we were opposites, but we hit it off pretty quickly, I would say. We both trained at Gold's, we both tanned at Gold's Gym. I don't tan much anymore. Lisa still tends to tan from time to time. But she's still certainly very active at the gym. Not at Gold's, but LA Fitness. And Kate, you can attest to her desire and her ambitions.
She's ambitious.
Yeah. And Sherry, I know you can attest to that as well. So in our first date, shortly after joining Gold's, and it was the summer of '96 that we met. And that, within a couple of weeks, our first date was a bodybuilding show up at the Forum building in Harrisburg. That was our lifestyle back then. Yeah, I know. Things have changed a lot since then. But that was the lifestyle. It was a fitness bodybuilding lifestyle back then. An awful lot's changed. But things moved very quickly. We had that first date at the Forum for the bodybuilding show. We went out to the Outback Steakhouse for a meal with friends of ours who were with us at the show, and things really clicked. And that was September, I think, was the bodybuilding show. By November '96, we bought a house, the same house we have today up on North George Street. And by December of that same year, December 6th, we were walking down the aisle. 14 years ago, 14 years and over a month now, so time ticks away. It's been a fast-paced life, but it's been extremely exciting. We've had many memories, some good, not so good. We've suffered some tragedies in the early years. We lost a couple of beautiful babies prior to childbirth. That was difficult, but it only served to make us stronger. It really does. They say, you know, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. We faced a lot of adversity, but it did bring us close together. And I think it made it even more spectacular when the bouncing baby boy came along in September.
Still bouncing.
10:15 on September 5th, 2000. 7 pounds, 1 ounce, Andrew came into our lives. And yeah, who knew what excitement that would bring to us? And I know a number of folks here, Bob and Carol, Mike and Stacy and others, are here because of, you know, our involvement with Andrew in sports and things. It's just been extremely exciting. And I know other folks beyond the sports, and I'm sorry, with Kevin and Susan as well. A number of folks that we've known through the beauty and excitement that Andrew's brought to our lives. I know other folks know Lisa through her work, through her previous work, which is actually with a lot of the staff serving you today, worked with Lisa at other restaurants, and she was in that line of business. She's moved on to other avenues now with her cleaning, and I know a number of folks here are familiar with Lisa and familiar with her desire and her strong ambition to give 110% to everything she does. It doesn't matter what it is she's doing. She's always given it everything she has to make sure that folks are pleased and happy with the work that she does. And I have to say she's the same at the house. She always is given 110%. And then others in the family, are part of our extended family here today. We're blessed to have Lisa as a part of our family. We consider all of you a part of our family, neighbors and friends. We just appreciate the time that you give to us. I know Lisa's blessed each of your lives. You've blessed our lives. And just want to take this time to say, Lisa, happy birthday, and we just thank you. And we love you. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.